Okay, so by now, we probably all know that jobs in Roblox games can get very, very boring, right?
Okay, bro, I'm doing math right now.
You got Bloxburg, where you drive around on a pizza truck, and then you just deliver it to people, no effects at all. So, luckily, I started a city game in my last video, which you should go watch, by the way, after this one. And in that video, I made a house system. So now, naturally, we go to the next part of a city game, which is jobs. So, I'm gonna make jobs in this video, but instead of making them boring, like Bloxburg, I'm gonna make them actually fun to play and satisfying. So, I'm gonna make two jobs in this video that I'm gonna focus on, which is a garbage man and a plumber. And I know these jobs are like weird as shit, and they're probably not like the most common jobs ever, but they're jobs that we can make fun. Anyways, we're gonna make our selected jobs not get boring in 10 minutes with animations and effects. So we're gonna start with the garbage man job, and we're gonna start by making a trash bag and a dumpster. So starting with the trash bag, I started with a few parts and wedges and came up with this, and it looks like absolute shit. So we're taking it to Blender. So now we're in Blender, and hopefully we can make a better trash bag, and this also looks bad. So now I have to look for reference, because apparently I can't make a trash bag. And now, after a bit of digging, I found somewhat of a good trash bag that we can actually copy off of. So we'll take that into our game. We're going to color it black, of course, for a trash bag. And then we're going to start working on some animations, like the pickup animation, and the walk animation, the idle animation, really any other animations we need. Alright, so I've made the animations, done the effects, so now that's basically the garbage job finished. But you can't just be a garbage man the whole entire time you're playing this city game, so we're going to need a way to start and end the jobs. So now, I'm just building an office where you'll be able to quit your job or start your job so that you can customize your shifts, or maybe switch to different jobs if you want to. Now it's really just the leveling system left, and then I think that's basically the garbage job finished. Okay, so now, the plumber's way easier than the garbage man, because you don't need to work with any sort of complicated things with switching walks and idles or anything, because what I have in mind for the plumber job is you're going to walk up to a pipe, and then the character's going to play an animation to fix it, and it's going to look really cool. So now, I'm going to start with the easiest thing to do, which is duplicating the office and changing it slightly to fit the plumber job more, which means adding a side garage and some cars. Since I'm planning to add pipes around the entire map, and it would really suck if you had to walk across the map just to fix one pipe. So I'm just going to take the cars that I put in the houses, and I'm going to put them in the garage. Now for the next easiest task, which is making a pipe. Turns out it wasn't that easy, since my first attempt pipes were shit and had to look at tutorials on Blender curves and stuff. But eventually, I got something that looks pretty good, so we'll take it. So now comes the most annoying part of this video. The damn plumber animation. I spent so much time on tutorials for this. Since the plumber animation had an item with the rig, I had to make a whole new custom one, since the pre-made rig I used didn't support tools. So now that I have the rig, I can actually make the animation, which is the simple part. So basically what the animation will be is it's going to be the player like swinging the little plumber tool that you need, and they're just going to fix it. And then you'll get the money and whatever else you get, XP, levels, etc. So, since we already have most of the job stuff from the garbage job, we can just basically copy it over and then just put the different animation in when you fix the pipe. But something else just had to drag out the time to make this, which were items called Motor 6Ds. These things are what animatable rigs use to attach tools to them. But I didn't realize I was using different position types for the Motor 6Ds. But after a lot of code fixing, I think that'll finally be it for the two jobs. Obviously they can be improved, but really the aim here is just to get the jobs to be playable so we can add even more cool stuff into our city game.